Hi.
I think you're supposed to do it the other way. I think you're supposed to do five,
When you're counting
four,
down to start a
three.
stream, you start at 5 and you go down because then 1 is like queued up and ready to go.
Yeah, you're
Well,
supposed to
I
do
you
the
didn't tell
thing
me
where
that. You told me
like
to
you
count to
say it out
five.
loud.
Did I say
Like you
count
gotta
to
say it out
5 or
loud, and
did
then
I
when you get
say
to like
count
three,
from 5?
You said count to five.
Either way, we're live, so you're up.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Rage Crits. So we had a fun session last time, full of lots of ogres, actually Ettins, and making some new friends like Blunderbuss, who is a very friendly ogre, and we now have him as an ally. We also had a plan that we proposed to Jack, the magic dude, to get him out of the city unnoticed. Um, and so
Watching Hayden
if you
crack up is killing me.
I know. But if you want to see like the full in-depth recap, go ahead and join our Discord. And if you want to, we do like full session recaps after. We also post our sessions on YouTube as well. So if you want to go check that out, you can. If you want to rewatch the session. And again, I am Sarah Jane as Aisling. We have Hayden, our nice DM, Jade as Saya, and Sushi as Hecate. And that should take us away, Hayden.
take me away. Sorry.
A secret
I'm
place.
sorry. I had too much energy today. I'm sorry.
So, like it was said, allies were made. Many assortments, such as Blunderbuss, you've gained some more insight with the friendship you've made between yourselves and Tripwire, as well as Sebastian Stocks. So, as your
Sebastian Socks. The
zoo,
cult of Sebastian Socks.
yes, as your zoo is growing, it is yet another beautiful morning. The birds are chirping.
Really?
And yes, the townsfolk are. Why wouldn't that? They're fake chirping.
Really quickly, I just want to say,
Oh, really quickly! I thought you were like, really? The birds
No.
are chirping?
I was trying not to interrupt you, but also interrupt you at the same time. Um, really quickly, guys, you'll notice that Farkar is missing. He has messaged in the chat, and he will be joining us momentarily. His technology had died, such as our life, technical difficulties. So, and back to the time back in.
Something about D&D. It's a bright, shiny morning. The light is coming through all windows as if it doesn't matter how. It is as if angles don't matter. And with time, everybody awakens. People are about the bar. Some people are very. How would I put this? Some people are very. I want to say optimistic, but really just confused or baffled by the nature of the bar, as they're used to bar fights and a lot of rowdiness, but they're never used to people chanting around holding cats and such. So it's bringing in relatively good attention, so much that everything seems to be continuing at a decent pace. However, I have been going easy on you guys so far.
Oh no.
No.
And now we will consult the Dungeon Master's Guide to Running a Business.
Oh no. I'm gonna.
Oh,
What are you guys
yeah.
doing?
I'm gonna wake up and like I'm
Hey,
gonna
I
be
just
kind of
flipped right to
walking
the right
down the
page.
stairs a little bit, just kind of like singing to myself, Sebastian sucks, and then I'm gonna stop and get like a really big chill up my back, like I sense a disturbance in the force.
The Dungeon Master's Guide.
Why do I feel like a book that must never be opened was just opened in front of me?
Welcome to books.
Welcome to books.
All right. Who would like to roll a D100 plus 7?
I will.
Because I'd say the last week you guys have technically been tending to the bar.
I'll roll a D100 plus 7. We're gonna go pink And if I can find my sparkle, we're gonna go sparkle. Sparkle, where are you?
Sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle. Mm-hmm. Can I just get a D10 from somewhere? All right, no, we're going 2 pinks. Okay, I can't find the sparkle. Please be good. 75.
Plus 7.
Plus 7, so 82?
Yes.
Math.
Business is booming. You have earned an extra 20 gold normal than you normally would.
Woo!
Yay! Thanks, Tusk.
Thank Sebastian Socks for his hard
Tusk
work.
is he's a pretty hard worker.
Yeah, as we learned, he doesn't sleep, basically. He's just there
Not
all the
sleep.
time.
Yes, fine.
Seem lost there, Sushi. You good?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Alright.
Chilling.
Okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
Aisling has tried to like study Tusk because she's never seen anyone like Tusk before. So she'll be like peeking over the countertop because I'm assuming she can't really like look over it.
Countertop where he works.
Yeah, so she's just like looking over it like sneakily, like not sneakily, but like obviously, yeah, just trying to like pretend to spy on him and see what he does. And it's obvious, it's like terribly obvious. And she's just like,
He seems to have a bit of a routine. He seems to just have a simple routine. Not much affecting him. Not much disturbs him. People don't tend to bother him. He just seems to be a face in the crowd that not really an average Joe. Just universally respected by everybody for some strange reason, and he gets his job done with relative ease, as nothing really comes up to put any wrenches in his plans. Most of the time, he's just quiet, sometimes chatting with people here and there, but he doesn't seem to do more than he needs to.
all right, passes Aisling's test of being normal.
Aisling has good standards for her test.
I feel like
If you score a 1, you are
Yeah.
about as normal as the next man.
Yeah, basically.
I have qualified several gophers as a number 1, so we're good.
Basically, yes.
I feel like I would come down the stairs and just see like Aisling staring at the floor behind our barkeep, like looking for a tentacle. Trying to make sure that this one's real.
Yes, she does that quite often.
Hi, Will. Oh, you are doubled on this. Let me. Whoa. A lot is happening here. I'm trying to fix it. I'm sorry.
All right, then.
Will, can you hear us? Uh-oh.
I think he's frozen.
I think so too.
No, he's just really deep in thought.
So is the world around him.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess while we're waiting for Aisling has every day she like checks the floor for snake-like creatures, as
Tentacles.
Saya calls them, tentacles of goop.
You have not noticed any strings of goop, no.
Okay.
Oh, why is there 2 of you, and why did that happen? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the... I'm trying to get Will in the right spot here. There it is. There we go. All right, we should all be good now. Perfect.
Still frozen on mine.
Will is still frozen, yes.
Hey, you Sushi?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Are you humming?
Oh yeah.
He's just having
Okay,
a good day.
I was just wondering. I couldn't tell whether it was Will or Sushi.
You thought he was muffled? Like someone stuck something in his mouth and gagged him?
No, I thought
He's
either
being
I thought
kidnapped
Will
right
or
now.
Sushi was humming.
Uh,
I thought one of them was humming, and I was like, I wonder which one it is.
Alright.
Anyways, so brand new day. Business is going better than expected, and it would seem as though the world is just right. Everything according to your plans, nothing can really go wrong besides the inevitable. So,
That doesn't scare me at all.
what do you guys want to do?
I'm
Okay.
gonna go downstairs to the basement. I would like to check my door.
You're gonna go to the basement.
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing down there?
I just want to check the door.
The door's it's actually upstairs in the storage room.
Upstairs. All right, yeah.
The downstairs section is where the creature escaped. The door to the storage room is on the ground floor.
All right, that is where I'm going.
I imagine.
I should make a map for this sometime.
Yeah, I imagine Ashling and I sitting at the bar and watching Hecate come all the way downstairs to go down the other flight of stairs, and we just hear, "Damn it!" and then he comes back up and goes into the storage room.
Hey, you never done that where you just went downstairs and you're like, why did I come here?
So yeah, I'm checking on my door.
Okay, you check on your door.
Yeah.
Locked as per usual. The trap is set as per usual. And other than that, not much to report. Just collecting dust.
All right.
All right, then. I guess I'll just go back upstairs. Or, yeah,
I'm going to.
I will go back to the main room, not the upstairs. There we go.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go out into town by myself because I haven't done it in a while, and most of the time I have to go out with like a hood up so that people don't associate me with everyone else. So I'm gonna like put on clothes that are not inconspicuous, so like I can be my normal self, and take my little notepad out so I can be my studious self and like wander around town, like noting things of interest.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing while you guys.
Are you just carousing?
Yeah, just wandering, meandering. Maybe gonna get myself some lunch or something. I don't know. It's gonna be like a nice, easy day. I'm like looking for an easy day right now. It has been a week of straight hell. I want one nice day.
Okay, you go out for simple lunch routine. The marketplace is rather busy as always, so it's kind of nice to just walk through it and listen to the noise.
Do I see Sebastian socks at any point?
I mean, you can make a perception check, see if you notice anything particular. I'd say passively you would not notice any specific cats, no?
16.
Don't see anything.
Oh no! Alright. That's my day.
Your day is well spent.
Ashling, what are you doing today?
Ashling is probably from spying, quote unquote, on Tusk to checking the trap at the door, and then bothering Hecate and Tripwire just with like endless questions. That's what she's doing. She's just going like in a triangle, like storage room, Hecate, Tripwire. Storage room, Hecate, Tripwire. Like in a little triangle. And she's asking Hecate like all about his instruments. It's like, what does this one do? And just like trying to like make them play or whatever with little gusts of wind. But obviously it's not really doing anything.
I recommend you don't do that with my instruments.
Why not?
Like the first time I met you, it's like thunder.
Oh yeah, big thunder trap.
Anyways, I see you guys have been setting up that door. You haven't done much exploring, though. I can understand that, as you now blocked it off, you now have accessibility to it. But you still have to worry about that thing. It could come into the middle of the night when we're sleeping.
True. But that's why the trap is there.
Yeah, but that thing that thing escaped down a drain. What's to stop it from coming back up a drain in this building?
A lid.
Okay. You do have to keep in mind that we still need drains.
Oh. That's why a lid will work, because then we can pick it up and then put it back down.
Okay.
I'll go get a lid.
Don't-
And Ashley runs back and grabs a lid. And it's just going to run
You don't really have
downstairs.
any lids,
We
specifically.
don't have pots?
I mean, you have like pots and stuff, but nothing that would really seal them. Nothing that would seal anything. Just kind of like flask pots and like little, little clay pots and such.
She'll probably take a clay pot and just like run down there and put it over the drain. Yeah. She's like, problem solved.
Problem solved.
So that's what Ashley is doing.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you guys are. Interesting. Kate, anything you're doing?
I.
Just chilling.
Feel like I get nothing accomplished because I never know what I would like to do. I went downstairs, not downstairs. I checked the door.
You checked the door. It was closed. It was locked.
All right. I'm.
Hey, Will. We coming through clear?
Right.
Hey.
Everything good?
We can hear you.
Okay, thank God.
I'm gonna be working
Now let's
on.
hope that it doesn't die again.
Don't do that. That's what that was. Okay. I'm just gonna be playing my instruments. I'm gonna be chilling.
You chill.
Yeah.
So, our monk who has been tending to the actual certainties of the bar, making sure everything stays in order and that things don't go awry, who would explain the missing previous battle, is currently upstairs, but I would imagine be coming back down as to join his comrades.
Yes.
With that, it's about noon when you begin hearing what sounds like a stampede, almost.
Oh no.
Similar to Bessie's stomping tantrums, but much more numerous and not smaller, but certainly less bulky. And anyone who peeks their head out of the window sees what appears to be enormous lizards about the size of cattle being ridden by these small kobolds in different assortments of rusty colors, such as red and orange and brown, and they're all cruising down the middle of the street, just going around, even climbing on the side of buildings with these like sticky appendages that these lizards have to get around carts and getting through. They're like, yeah, and they don't.
Why do I
Some
feel
sort
like I'm
of
about to get
crazy
run
street
over?
racers. Yeah, no, you're in the market. You should be fine. I mean, you see them, but I mean, leaping lizards, they get around just fine.
Leaping lizards.
I feel like if Aisling probably stuck her head out the window and was like, "Wow," and they'll like just like walk out and just follow them.
You notice some guards like start chasing after them. They're like, "Not again! God damn it!" And there's like three, but there's no way they're catching up. After a while, they just give up and come back. And like, oh, I hate when you do that.
Who were they?
Oh, they're a group of kobolds. They like to have little races through the streets of different towns on these enormous lizards they have. Apparently, it's a lot of good fun when they aren't out in the wilderness.
Do they come here at a certain time ever?
No, just whenever.
Interesting.
Yeah, I reckon they're a bunch of pirates, but they haven't done anything technically illegal besides disturbing the peace and endangering the public, but no casualties as of late or even yet. So technically, we can't really charge them with much.
I see. And she's just gonna be like, "Well, thanks," and then just like run back to the inn, skipping as she goes, because she's seen a new thing.
After like about 5 minutes, you hear that stomping noise again, and it's strange. You turn your head out and you see nothing, and you like pause to sip, and then you turn your head out and just lizards, just giant lizards, and then all these kobolds dismounting, and they're all running into the bar, like, and they're just like placing down pieces of copper on the table for Tusk, and they're shouting things in Draconic at him, and he's like, and they're all moving into separate booths and tables. You have an infestation of kobolds now, and they have completely taken over the bar. They are. Tusk is like rubbing his head and bringing out like extra barrels. They are drinking like mad.
Aisling. Okay.
Well-
Go ahead, Seth.
I was gonna say I want to start walking. Like I have seen these things run around a bunch, and now I'm getting real concerned. So I'm walking back to the bar to talk to my friends about it to see if they know anything about what's going on. And I'm gonna get back to the bar, and I just see a bunch of lizards everywhere. Correct?
You see kobolds everywhere, and you just see these enormous lizards outside.
Right. So
There's only one thing to do in this kind of situation.
is that
Play music
I mean, you can play
and
music,
be merry.
but I kind of.
They do appreciate the music. They're not doing anything wrong or disturbing. They're just loud.
God, do you guys speak any of the same languages as me besides Common?
Do you speak Abyssal Infernal?
I speak Infernal.
Then yes.
All right, so I'm gonna step
Jeez.
inside. Wait, what about you, Aisling?
Deep speech, druidic, giant, or primordial.
Nope. Frog
Okay. Oh, he's gone again.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna walk in and Infernal. I'm gonna shout to Hecate like, "What is with all the fucking lizards?"
To which I shall respond in kind. Aren't we supposed to be having a fiesta?
I'm gonna look at like all of these rowdy kobolds, and I'm gonna shout, or not shout, but I'm gonna say in Infernal, do the lizards belong to these idiots?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yes, they do.
So then I'm gonna say to you again in Infernal, I I'm gonna tell them that they have to either move their lizards, or I'm gonna get all of their lizards to leave, and they'll be left without a ride.
Hmm.
I
How do
feel
I
like they can
communicate
understand what
this?
you're saying.
They
All
might.
right.
I don't know.
There are
I
about
want more.
30 of these kobolds in here right now.
So we would assume that at least one of them understands what we're saying.
I mean, you guys are just shouting. They could probably interpret it.
Especially say it's like gesturing.
These.
Get them out!
This small. No.
Lizard.
Outline of one of them.
Alright,
Oh no.
I'm gonna now address the room in common and say, move your lizards or no more drinks.
They all look outside the window at the lizards that have been parked like horses. And they all look back at you and they're like, they don't say it, but you can tell, like, what's the issue here?
The issue is you got lizards that you're racing through the streets. They're taking up space. They're jumping on buildings and stuff. You gotta get the lizards out. No lizards.
I veto this idea.
You veto the idea?
I veto this idea.
I feel like our cool bar that we have is about to turn into a kobold bar, and this is about to be real tricky. I
don't know.
don't like that you're rubbing your hands together right now, Hayden.
I'm just fiddling with something.
Oh no, I don't like
Being as a person who is enjoying the rowdiness,
You're okay with this.
the chaos.
Alright,
I'm okay with this.
all of them are looking at me like I'm crazy. I hear what Hecate is saying. I'm moving up to the bartender now, and I'm going to ask him what his opinion is. In your professional opinion, do you think it's a good idea to have everybody here?
They're paying.
You don't think that they're going to scare away anybody else? They're not going to, like, run down the bar and nothing's going to happen?
Would they scare anybody away? I mean, they come through the town ever so often. I don't see why that'd be such an issue.
Alright, fine. If I'm the only one that thinks so, and then I'm going to hop up on the counter of the bar and just sit and drink and watch everything. Like, alright, fine. We're going to see how this goes.
I think Ashling is out trying to pet the lizards. Just like,
Okay, make an animal handling check.
okay. Okay.
Can you
hold
speak
on,
to
and
the
my
lizards? I feel like that's something a druid should be able to do.
Veto. Why would you? See, I feel like lizards
Yes,
have
in
nothing
my
interesting to say.
in my special skill set, I have speak to lizards. Okay, that's a non-natural 20.
Seem to be pretty affectionate creatures. They the kobolds seem to have a good handle on them, and kobolds and goblins are known to be good tamers, so it doesn't seem too off that these are relatively docile, large creatures. And you just, looking these things over, you just see a bizarre assortment of all these knickknacks and traps and all sorts of mechanisms that are attached to the sides of these lizards. And you definitely tell that these are the inventive type of kobolds.
All right.
Although you're noticing like a lot of tents as well, and shovels, as if these guys are just constantly on the move.
Interesting. She'll probably just like poke at a few like knickknacks, and then just kind of keep petting the lizards until someone tells her to stop.
Yeah,
She has to go through
nothing
and pet every
particularly.
single one.
You pet through every single lizard. They all seem docile. They don't seem to mind much. With that, if you're looking at these mechanisms, it's a variety of different things. The one that would really poke out the most would just be this clockwork bird that is resting on the side of one of them. And you can tell that It will probably be some sort of alarm system.
Oh. Okay. She's like, Birdie! It's like looking at it and like poking at it. And then she'll probably go back
You
inside.
poke at it, and the key in the back of its spine just kind of turns on its own. Like, it sounds very broken.
She's just like, yay! And she's gonna walk inside and be like, and just like announce to the room when she gets in there. She's gonna be like, someone's bird is broken.
You notice one of the kobolds actually hops off a stool, walks outside, and starts fiddling it with a small pair of wire cutters,
Mm.
twisting things around.
She's gonna walk up next to him and just like watch him as he does this.
Hello.
Hello. I like your bird.
Ah, thank you. We shouldn't be here too much longer. It's just tough to. Well, we prefer to do our races out in the wilderness, but with the wargs and stuff, it can be kind of dangerous.
Our work is
Wargs?
done.
What is a
Goblins
warg?
ride them. They're like really big wolves.
Oh, they don't
Ferocious
sound
beasts.
nice.
No, they're not. They're not. Anyways, it shouldn't be too much of an issue for this town, though. Yeah.
What is the bird for?
The bird is just a little contraption of mine. It makes noise. Sometimes we use it to divert hordes.
Oh. Did we see these same kobolds like one or
You've seen kobolds in the past, yeah. Whether these are the same types of kobolds, you can't exactly be certain. You think the other ones were a bit more colorful.
Okay.
Wait, I have oh snap! I have a thing that I'm supposed to show to kobolds, aren't I? That Red Parrot gave me? No, that was for a different thing. That was for the birds. Never mind.
Kenku people.
That's
Kobolds
what it is,
are
the Kenku.
tiny dragon people.
Darn it! I was real excited for a
Yes.
second.
Like, well, we best be off. We have to set up our next race course
Ooh, where are you gonna race?
underground.
Nope.
Actually, it's gonna be like, well, you should know there's a giant goop monster underground.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah. He tried to attack us and kill us.
Oh, that's what makes it a monster, right?
They should help us kill it.
Yeah. Are you gonna race with it down there?
I'm pretty sure our beasts will be faster than any goop monster, and there's too many of us for it to take on all of us.
If you
It's
see it,
that.
will you run over it for us?
I mean, if it's made of goop, we can try.
Thank you.
No problem.
Jeez.
It's probably hiding in the waters, though, so...
Oh.
Listen, we've heard of such creatures in the past, and we've never really had to deal with them on a large basis. It's the big game we have to worry about in terms of speed.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks. And she's gonna like
No
trot off.
problem.
And they, this one, I can't whistle, but this one whistles out, and just all the kobolds just slam more pieces of copper and silver on the table before rushing out and just latching on to the sides of the lizards and then sprinting off down into different parts of town. Mostly in one direction, more downhill. If you had to guess, it'd be to a larger entrance to the sewers.
While they're leaving, I'm gonna kind of shout after them, like, "Thanks for coming by. Sorry, I'm a bitch."
You don't have to apologize for that. That's just your nature.
That's true. I'm pretty bitchy in nature.
It's a personality trait.
I'll keep my hands up for this one.
It's fine. I've been real bipolar lately. I get like real excited and happy and excited about things, and then I get real bitchy out of nowhere.
I've noticed.
I'm gonna turn to Ash like, well, we can't all just suck on sugar drops, can we?
What's a sugar drop?
That's an expression for you being obnoxiously sweet all the time.
Obnoxious?
No,
That's rude. And
obnoxious.
she's gonna stick her tongue out and then walk back upstairs towards her room.
I'm gonna, like, I'm still sitting on the bar, and I'm gonna turn so I'm facing the bartender now, so my back is to the door, and just put my hands like this, and just be like, more please, and I'm gonna stick out my cup.
Sure. And he pours you another shot.
Oh,
So,
yes.
see the global situation has dispersed.
It has. Thank you.
Didn't last. Not sure why thanking me. They left on their own accord.
They did, but I'm thanking you for making me stop seeming like an ass by kicking them out.
Sometimes you gotta be willing to let something in before kicking it out, you know?
Sounds like you have experience in that. Does it have to do with the elder? Real intrigued.
I was referring to like migrating species, you know.
That's fair.
I've never refused the elder.
You've never refused the elder? What's the worst thing the elder has ever asked of you?
No worse than I can imagine anything you've ever done.
I wouldn't know. Not because I don't
No?
know what you've done, but because I'm not sure what I've done.
Interesting. Memory can be a tricky thing. Yeah.
That it could. Is that something that your elder could possibly help me with? Or you even, for that matter.
With time, I could consider it. I've heard of those who could tamper with the memories of others, typically to change what is the reality of or truth of what they see, and instead, just whatever they want them to believe. But to restore true memories, that's a pickle and a half.
As is everything in my life. I'm going to stick my glass out for more.
I think you should set up like a system where people can only drink so much.
Are you trying to cut me off?
No, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm just trying to make sure all the alcohol doesn't get drunken up, you know? He pours in her glass.
I mean, that's fair, I suppose. In all sincerity, and you can discuss this with the other owners if you would like, but in all sincerity, I don't know much about running a bar, and it seems like you seem to have some experience. And I will follow your lead on any suggestions that you have. And I'm going to gulp back again. And I'm going to put it down on the table. And then
Well, suggestion number one is if you're going to lock a door, do it properly.
What door have I not locked properly? Are you talking about the one in the storage room?
Yeah, swings open at night.
What?
I had to close it a number of times.
I'm going to put my glass down much harder than I was originally going to, and I'm just going to sit and shout, "Tripwire!" And then I'm also going to shout for he. He! Tripwire, please, both of you. Please. Please.
You notice Tripwire's walking down the stairs, and he just like a cat under feet. Ah! Hits the several stairs on the way down. Ah!
Tripwire, are you okay?
Well, about as good as I'm ever. What's going on here?
Would you please explain to Tripwire what you just told me?
I was just saying that the door swings open sometimes.
Okay.
The one with the trap in front of it. At night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anything come through it?
I've never seen anything. Well, then that's why the trap hasn't gone off.
And you're sure that your trap... Okay, how about this?
I'm just saying, things can open doors and not go through them.
That's fair. Is there a way for us to hide your trap, maybe under a floorboard or something, so it looks like it's not there anymore?
I mean, it's kind of a ceiling trap, and honestly, it's pretty hard to make out unless you actually know it's there.
Well, so then why would the goop monster open the door only to not go through?
Well, how do you know it's the goop monster doing that? Can't it just, like, squeeze through the cracks in the walls if it wanted to?
Oh, now I'm like rubbing my head. Well, then what else is in the sewers? I'm like
But I don't know.
scared and confused. This is so much more responsibility than I had 2 weeks ago. I'm just gonna sit there like 2 weeks.
Apparently, something that can open doors that are locked.
Oh my god. 2 weeks ago, I didn't have any of these responsibilities. I just was walking from town to town, living my best life, on the run, on the move.
So
looking
what?
into
You're
the
less happy
stars.
now?
With all this responsibility and the goop monsters and the constant threat of death, I mean, kinda.
Why don't you just leave?
Can't do that. Too much going on, and as much as I'd hate to admit it, Aisling grows on me a little.
Yeah, no love for me in the case. I see how you are.
The others too, obviously. I mean, they're much nicer to me than anyone else has ever been. But I just know that I give Aisling the hardest time. And I know that she probably doesn't deserve it from me. Oh, God.
You're just looking out for... Or at least you're trying to with what she understands about the world.
He, are you around?
Yes.
He, is there
I
anything?
was here.
Hi. Hi, honey. Do you know of anything else in the sewers besides the goop monster?
I don't really go in the sewers.
I know, honey. Do you notice anything about the door opening at night?
Well, according to logical deduction, if the trap is only activated when you go through one way of the door, and the door's been opened from one side only, and it's not going through back and forth,
Somebody's
either
going
have
from
to
the bar
be-
into the sewer.
yes, but not coming back out the same way.
Oh my god. I hate all of this. Alright. Thank you, Tripwire. Your help has been wonderful. If you're heading back upstairs at any point, if you could tell where is Aisling and Hecate and Farkar? Where is everybody?
Aisling is
I
in
mean,
a room
Hayden-
looking for
Hey,
Sebastian
hey.
socks.
Ashling's the only one who's not really right there.
Great. I'm gonna turn to
Yeah,
Hecate and Farkar and be like, so what do we make of this?
Well, there's an old saying that goes, sounds like a personal problem.
Hecate,
But in all
it's your bar.
seriousness, we have some.
The personal problem is your personal problem.
But this time,
All right.
like,
Okay.
well,
Well, we can. When does this happen? Like, I'm gonna turn to Tusk and ask him, like, when does he go downstairs and like, in a general idea, when does this? When do you notice the door open? Like, between what time?
midnight, early morning.
Midnight, early morning. Okay, so we're looking at like 12,
Yeah,
maybe
after
like
everybody's asleep. I'm the only one up at that point.
Yeah, you're the only
probably
one.
like
Wait,
12 to 3.
do you ever see anyone go into the storage room?
Typically, I mean, I have to go down to. Sometimes I go down to the basement because there's a few extra things down there, or sometimes I have to fetch something. I mean, and then I come back up and the doors swing wide open, but no other door in this area has been opened.
All
So
right.
unless one of y'all's is a crazy ass sleepwalker who can manage to get past traps during their sleepwalking for whatever reason they'd want to go into the sewers, I don't think there's much of a logical explanation here.
Would you be
Well,
able to turn me into how would you feel? Here's how we're gonna do this. You ready? What if, and you guys can tell me if you think that this is a terrible plan, but he can be invisible and he can turn me into a snail. Tripwire,
I can only do one at a time.
that's fine. Tripwire, when you were a snail, did you recognize everything else that was happening? Like when you came back from being a snail, do you remember everything from when you were a snail?
No. That's not how the spell works. I mean, you turn into a snail, you turn as stupid as one.
Alright, so now that we've
You
got that
retain
out
your
the way.
personality, but you gain the instincts of the creature.
My point is, if he can be invisible and turn one of us into a small creature, we can sit and watch and wait for the door to open and then, like, uncreature me or one of us and invisible, and then we can, like, pounce on it because it'll think that the bar's been left unattended, but it won't be. Anyone?
Or, crazy idea. I have mastiffs. We could just sniff out who it is.
If it's
In the
sniffable.
sewers?
It's sniffable. What?
It's in this. I said if it's sniffable.
I'm almost
It's in the
positive everything
sewers.
has a smell.
Yeah, but it's in the sewers. It's gonna smell like the sewer.
But that's the thing. He had to come from inside the bar to go into the sewer. I'm trying to go backwards, not forwards, because you don't want to go into the sewer anyways.
Do you have anything in your cloak that makes anybody invisible?
Unfortunately, no.
What do I got? Farrakar, do you have any
I have
ideas?
a-
Which idea do you like better, the stakeout or the sniffing out? Because we have to start taking care of these dogs once you pull them out of that pocket, just so you remember.
And I
We get those
plan on
dogs
doing that.
forever afterwards. Our zoo is crazy.
Fine, we shall keep the dogs inside the pocket.
We can...
I mean, sticking up seems to be a really good idea. Just, make some.
Oh, this was a perfect time. I could have just been like,
Makes-
oops, who let the dogs out?
What were you saying, Farrakar?
The stakeout could be a decent idea. Just, maybe not turning you into a snail, but I don't know, maybe getting a couple barrels to stick down there with inconspicuous holes in them so we can see out of them.
Oh, cool. All right, I'm cool with that. Empty barrels. I'm gonna turn to what's our bartender's name? I forget.
Tusk.
Tusk. I'm gonna turn to Tusk and say, how many empty barrels do we have?
Considering how many kobolds just came in, a number.
Enough for each of us to hide in one?
Yes.
Because if not, I can drink a barrel's worth of liquor right now.
That would probably kill you.
Let's not overdose on alcohol poisoning.
It's fine. I'm more resilient than I look. But, anywho, if we have enough barrels, we all hide in barrels. I like the barrel idea.
Alrighty then. You guys are going to do a stakeout in barrels.
I'm gonna turn to he and go, can you go, just do me a favor really quick, honey, and go run upstairs and tell Aisling to come down here and meet us for this plan?
Aisling.
I could have done that. I said run upstairs and go get her.
I'm a slow runner.
Alright, fine. How far away is Aisling from me if we're going linear, like through walls? Less than 150 feet, right?
Message will work. Yes.
I just want to make sure. I don't know how far away her bedroom... There's no map of our bar.
How big do you think this bar is?
I don't know.
Okay, sure. You message.
View message. Ashling, I'm sorry that you thought I was being mean to you. I really wasn't. If you'd let me explain myself, I wasn't. Obnoxious is not just an insulting word, but a word to describe other words. And I wasn't calling you obnoxious. I was using it to describe the other words. Also, we're gonna sit in barrels and watch for the door in the basement to open tonight. If you would like to come down and join us.
She's not going to reply, but you hear her door open and close, and she comes like pattering down the stairs.
But I'm swiveling on the, because I'm still on the bar, so I'm swiveling on the bar again, so I'm turning and facing the stairs now. Ashling, are you still mad at me?
Maybe.
I said I was sorry.
I know, but you do it a lot.
I'm a bitch.
Oh, I know.
How about this, Ashling? I'll take you shopping tomorrow and we can go get sweets. I have to refill He's jar anyway, and I'll take you and we can go have a nice, lovely girls' morning, and I promise to be on my best behavior if we're still alive.
If we're still alive, and she like sticks her nose in the air.
Great. I feel like a mother bribing her children to like her.
If we're still alive.
Great.
And I have no
Alright.
intention of living.
It is time for Scooby-Doo the fuck out of this.
Right? So what time is it right now?
3 in the afternoon.
So I'm gonna turn to the group and go, so do we want to take naps, or are we eating? Are we drinking? Like, what are we doing right now?
I'd say watch what we eat and drink for the time being. We don't need our stealthy approach to be failed by somebody passing gas.
Alright, I'm going to go, since we have all this time, I'm gonna go on a supply run into town, and I'm gonna go pick up a keg of wine. Because I feel like I should stop drinking the bar's supply, and we should just have our own supply.
A keg of wine?
Like a big barrel. I say keg, but I mean like a barrel of wine.
You mean you can have your...
Okay.
It's something to do, alright?
60 gold pieces?
60 gold pieces? What
You're
kind
asking for a barrel of wine.
Not like a big one, like a little one. That like...
You're asking for a small barrel of wine?
Yeah,
I don't think they make those. I think they put those in bottles.
Can I have a barrel, please? Extra small.
Just hands you a mason jar.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna go to a wine store like a classy bitch. And I'm gonna go buy bottles.
Okay. You want fine wine or you just want standard?
Can I get an array? Or does a store not carry both?
They have both.
Okay, yeah, I'll get like an array. I'll get like 3 bottles of each.
Okay.
60 gold pieces.
33.
I'll pay 33 gold pieces for 6 bottles of wine. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna come back with all my bottles. I'm gonna hand them to Tusk and go, alright, you're gonna put these on like a big shelf back there, and those are for me and the team.
Okay, then.
You mean you.
I mean, with that attitude, I do.
Listen, I drink after workouts. You drink to drink.
I have a rough life. I'm doing my best to survive. It is something to do. I live in a bar.
I mean, we kind of all do at this point. We're just kind of stuck together.
Stuck together. And here I thought we were becoming friends.
Shit, I ain't got nowhere else
Okay.
to go.
Anyone who plans on staying in a barrel for numerous hours, make me a stealth check based off Constitution. And your cloak will not apply to
Tough.
this.
My cloak does not apply.
It will not It will not help you with just waiting there.
What if I throw the cloak over the barrel?
That defeats the purpose of the barrel. Then
With Constitution, you said?
yes.
Let's go,
Sushi!
green dice. Let's go.
That's
3.
3.
14.
With a constitution.
17.
18!
Okay, everybody except everybody, you're like huddled in there, looking through the peepholes, just be like occasionally poking your head out the top, and then going down like Monty Mole, and then just ow, ow.
Wait, are we all in the
Like,
same barrel or
getting-
different barrels?
You're in different barrels.
I would have been a barrel with you, Farkar. You were just a dick to me.
Not to mention, Far Cry's kind of massive.
Shove yourselves in one barrel.
You want to
This
talk
is
about barrels being too small.
No, it could
Welcome to
have
barrels.
been a comically. It could have been one of those barrels from the Shrek movie that had all the alcohol in it.
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually, but no, that would be too big for the room. But anyways, Kate, you're not as stealthy as you'd like to be. You're getting splinters in your skin. You're really getting cramped up. Eventually, you actually like start twitching and stuff just from being still for too long, and the barrel shakes now and then.
He's exhaling his
So-
harmonica.
But it's a group check, so I'd say you all succeed in that sense. Tusk is just wiping away at stuff as per usual.
I'm gonna whisper, He, bring me a lollipop.
Ow.
There's a hole in the barrel. Hand it to me through the hole in the barrel. Whoop. Thank you. Just eating a lollipop.
You may all make perception checks.
Perception checks.
19.
Perception checks. Perception. No, that's not what I want.
I hope someone gets a 3 and they like pop up in the wrong direction so they're facing a wall. Like, ah?
16.
That is an 11 for me.
Okay.
That's going to be a 20. Non-natural 20.
Woot woot.
20, you say?
Look at us doing well today.
Okay, so other group success, as Farkar is the only one who doesn't notice this time. But as you're all peering about, you notice Tusk is just kind of going through this, like, just almost robotic kind of motions at this point. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. It's almost as if he's forgotten that you guys are even there. Or maybe he's just ignoring you at this point. But you all begin noticing a shadow. And it's lurking, crawling. But the strange thing is, it's crawling away from Seiya's barrel. For it lurks up into the exact shadow image of Seiya, looks back and forth, and then creeps over to the door, and Tusk doesn't seem to notice. Opens the door, and then zoops down into the sewers. Seiya, you notice you no longer have a shadow.
What the fuck? I'm mad. I've thrown this lid off because this has clearly done nothing. My shadow knows where I am. What the fuck? I'm gonna stand up and I'm so angry that like I trip coming out of the barrel. Like what the God damn it.
Ashley's gonna pop up and be like, Seiya,
Yes, Aisling.
you have a shadow problem we need to talk about.
Yeah, I'm realizing that. What the fuck? I'm going
That
into the
sneaky
bar.
son.
Yes, Farkar.
That sneaky son of a bitch.
I'm over it. I'm so over it. And I'm gonna go up to Tusk. Tusk,
Mhm.
what do you know about shadows detaching from their people?
Not much.
Not much implies something.
I've heard of creatures known as shadows, but they don't typically take over your shadow.
Can I roll to see what I know about my shadow?
This is dumbfounding you. You don't know why your shadow decided to abandon you all of a sudden.
Why do I feel
Your
like I have to
shadow
talk
was-
to Jack? Why do I feel like Jack knows?
Hey, Jack, my shadow abandoned me. Am I really that bad?
I'm gonna go up into my room and like close the door behind me so I'm alone. And I'm gonna go, Sebastian Socks, can you come here, please? I'm gonna reach
Cat
down and
slowly walks out.
I'm gonna reach down and pick him up and pet his head and go, Jack, I need help.
Poof. Jack appears in a night robe and he says, Yeah.
I'm gonna lift the lantern from the side of my bed and I'm gonna go, what do you notice is wrong about me? And I'm gonna start moving it around me.
He seems confused and then just somewhat bewildered. He raises an eyebrow. Just, you don't have a shadow.
Yeah, it just crawled away from me, and then went down
Fascinating.
into the sewer.
Really?
What do we know about that? Oh
Not my field of expertise, but I could definitely look into it.
no! God damn it, Jack.
This is quite interesting.
Oh, great. I'm glad I'm your science experiment now.
I mean,
Magic
you're
experiment.
my patient.
Patient? Great. Can you stick my tongue out and say ah?
Would you?
Ah.
Yeah, nothing to do with it.
Great. I mean, that was all, so if you want to look into that for me.
I could. It went into this. Do you know why?
No. Do you want to go down into the sewers with me so I don't die?
You want me to help you chase after your own shadow?
Yes. And then if we
Persuasion
catch
check.
it, we can sew it back to my feet.
Make persuasion check.
Yes! I have turned someone who was our enemy into my reluctant friend.
Wait, how do you sew shadows to your feet? How
It was
is it
no,
a
it was a
Peter Pan
Peter Pan
reference?
reference.
Oh.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay. Grab your friends. We'll check this out.
I'm gonna pick up Sebastian's socks and I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down and meet up with you guys and go, hey guys, great news. Jack's gonna help us find my shadow.
Yay.
Who's ready for a trip to the sewers?
Y'all go shadow hunting.
Might as well. Nothing else better to do.
We're already up.
You collect your gear. You move over,
Can I bring my
and
barrel?
you proceed down.
Can you bring your what?
Can I bring my barrel?
Yes. Bring the barrels.
Yes.
Pick
I
up your
take out a
barrels.
torch and have a torch with us because I can't see in the dark.
I'm gonna walk ahead with Sebastian Socks, just petting him because I'm anxious now because I have no shadow. Not that it matters because I'm in the darkness, but I'm gonna lead the group because I can see in the dark.
All right, you all begin
Real-
proceeding down into the sewers.
Great. Awesome.
Ashling is just like so happy Sebastian Socks is coming.
I'm like walking and I can hear her in the background. Sebastian Socks, Sebastian Socks. Sebastian sucks.
Yeah, she's just like, Sebastian Socks is gonna be the monster.
Did we
Have
spell socks
you-
with a CKS or an X?
I can't. Whatever way.
I think I spelled it CKS.
Like a regular sock. Okay. Sebastian sucks.
All right then. You all begin traveling downwards. So, Kate, Farquhar, Jack, and then you two. Okay, so that's the group. Nice.
Does Sebastian
And-
Socks get his own initiative?
It's kinda. Failures are tricky.
I'm like rubbing
Okay.
Sebastian on the head and go, one day I'm gonna have my own familiar. I'm just like rubbing him on the head. And then you and him are gonna be friends. Sebastian Socks, I've had a rough day and you are going to be my friend right now. I am too sober to not have a shadow.
All right, you begin proceeding. What's the marching lineup?
So I can see in the dark, so I don't need the torch. So I'm gonna walk ahead.
I'll walk
bring
in the
it
middle. Okay, I'll walk behind Sushi or Kate can also see in the dark as well. So I'll be like behind him and holding the light for Farquhar and I.
Good notes. So up front is say that?
Is Jack still in his like nighttime robe?
Cass snaps his fingers and then a pair of the proper robes appear over him.
I'm gonna look at him. Damn, I gotta learn how to do that.
So say it was up front?
Mm-hmm. With socks,
Okay.
with Sebastian socks.
This will be Sebastian sucks.
So let me get the I didn't know that we had a game board.
Well, you never
combat
know.
Board.
Did
gonna
you
have to
say
fight
you were
my
in front
shadow.
or behind?
I'm behind Kate.
Okay.
Why does Sebastian socks look like SpongeBob SquarePants?
He is actually a tiny Lego villager.
Oh, okay. It's just I just saw yellow and then brown, and I was like, SpongeBob.
Okay. For car, you want to be up forward, down backwards.
I can bring him to the rear. Me and my mighty workout barrel.
And then I guess I'll get a token for our dear friend.
Our reluctant friend Jack. Who will still turn on us at any minute if it means his own personal gain, by the way.
I don't really have any more wizards, so I'll just use this guy with a scythe. Yeah, look how menacing he is behind you.
Isn't it, what's his name, the Orc Carpenter, our only friend who isn't reluctant?
Franklin?
Franklin, that's his name.
I guess Franklin's our only... No, I would say Tusk is our friend. I mean, I know he's our employee, but, like, Tusk is a friend. And he's not reluctant about it. He gets paid to be our friend. He's happy. Ashley,
Fair enough.
what's your take on it?
Since I just learned about friends, I don't think I can speak on the subject.
Oh, I'm going to turn around to Farquhar and go, oh, you missed it. We made an ogre friend. His name is Blunderbuss, and he's very smart for an ogre. And he's our friend. and not reluctant about it.
Okay, so remind me not to punch that one.
Yeah, if we see Blunderbuss, I'll tell you not to hit him.
Okay, please. I'd rather not punch the wrong ogre and end up getting into a fist fight.
Well, the good news is, while you were working on the bar, we got rid of the ogre problem in the woods. Hence making friends with Blunderbuss.
Hey! Hey, that's one thing off our plate.
I know. Except now we have to go find my shadow. One thing comes off our plate, and somebody serves us a hot plate of mess next to it.
Well,
That's
just hope we
me.
don't run into old Goopy McGoop.
Goopy McGooperson!
Goopy the Gooperson.
He's a goopy gooper!
Yeah. He's a Goopy Gooper!
Bam!
He's a Goopy Gooper!
Yeah!
Okay, those are your walls.
Whoosh,
This
whoosh.
is the budget I'm working with, guys.
Alrighty.
And
Goopy
continue
Gooperson.
down forth. Whoever, I would say the two up front make, so Hecate and Saya make perception checks.
Come on, duck dice.
Duck dice.
Duck dice.
Hey, Kate, I'm counting on you, bud. Because
Ooh,
I don't see
don't do that.
shit with an 8.
Don't do that. That is a lie. Wait, I can't read today. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I told you, don't do that. I got a 4.
Oh no! We're gonna walk straight into the sewer water.
Ah!
No, please don't. I've got Sebastian socks in my hand. Sebastian
Meow.
socks should get a perception roll.
I mean, cat can't see in the dark because D&D is dumb that way.
Oh no, he's gonna get wet with sewer water. And he's not gonna be my
Yeah,
friend.
the fact that he's wet is going to be his main concern.
Poor Sebastian socks.
I want you to know that if I do wind up walking into the water and I start falling, my first instinct is going to be to throw Sebastian socks backwards. That's my reaction so that he does not get caught in the sewer water. Just so we're all clear, if any danger shows up, my first instinct is to put Sebastian socks behind me.
Sure. I mean, that's what you want.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna throw him directly into Ashling's face.
Ashley is like, come to me.
Yep. You guys continue forth. Sebastian sucks. Kind of makes his way out. Good old Jack here kind of whistles and Sebastian peers out. You have now entered a much larger area.
Is it closed off, or does it seem to go on infinitely?
It goes off this way and that way.
I'm gonna turn to the group. Any suggestions on which way my shadow would go?
Seems as though the water is being covered up by these see-through drains, or it just you know what I mean, just like holes in the
Grates.
floor, essentially. Grates, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna not step on grates or anywhere near grates because I feel like Goopy McGooperson's gonna come out of the grate and hurt me.
Okay.
So, guys, a direction?
Bad. Flip a
I
coin?
think it. I don't know.
I mean, I can roll a d4. Evens, we go left, right? Odds, we go right. If that's the
I would say-
yes.
Like, do you think they use magic to take your shadow?
My shadow looked like it was going willingly. I don't know. I'm gonna turn to Sebastian Socks, and I'm gonna say,
You know what?
Sebastian,
Right.
Do you smell anything in any direction?
I'll make a perception check based off smell. Kind of growls silently, as if detecting something.
Do you speak cat? Jack, do you know what he's saying?
He didn't come with you.
Why didn't he come with me? Where's he? I left you behind.
Fine, he's with you.
No, it's okay, it's okay. He doesn't have to be here.
No, too late now. He's here.
No! God, this is
You've
how Hegans
ruined me.
dies. I can't. I had
Do
to
you
have my
want? Did
fucking
you
back.
want him to come or not?
Oh God, now I feel like you're gonna plan something for him while he's not here. No, he should stay where he is.
Okay. Because I asked you guys like who you're taking last time, and then I thought that's what you meant.
I know. He always just shows up randomly. I just always assume he's there.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So he does not have to be here.
Okay. The cat kind of looks about and starts looking at the ceiling and goes, "Arr!" And you hear this as this, forgive me, but
No!
large assortment of pure goop
Goopy
hits the
McGooperson!
ground.
Alright.
Is not goop. It does not appear to be Goopy McGooperson. It seems to be just a very strange, green, thick, gelatinous creature.
No.
And you also begin
It's a
hearing
slime cube?
as if like electricity is moving through wires statically. And I'm going to use Grell's tokens for this, but this is not what they are. They appear to be jellyfish, about the size of a person. Their tentacles long and wavy, with bits of electricity zapping through them now and then. And then these large bubbles of water surrounding their cores that allow them to hover above the ground. And they are approaching from either side.
We're in a real pickle.
I'm gonna turn to Jack and go, do you know anything about this stuff that's happening right now?
Yeah, I know we're in a lot of trouble. He looks like he's preparing himself for battle. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
I rolled a 12.
Oh. I rolled really bad.
21.
21 for Hecate?
Yep.
I got a 7.
One.
What did he get there, Farker?
Hold on, I'm bad at math. 22.
Okay.
Alright, I got a 12. And Aisling, you said you got a... What?
7.
Where does Jack fit in this?
Jack got 11.
Okay.
Kitty Cat got 2.
Oh no, Sebastian sucks.
Plus whatever, but... not very
Everyone
good.
protect him. Protect him with your life.
Protect thy kitty.
I can do this.
And now we roll for the following creatures.
Oh, do we know anything about the creatures? Like, can I check to see if I
Are you
understand
too-
anything about
Yeah,
them?
we're seeing anything like this. The one behind you, I'd say make a check. You can make a nature check for the green one.
21.
You recognize it as a black pudding, horrifically acidic monster ooze, known for their capabilities to destroy everything they touch.
I'm gonna quickly shout to
Most
everyone,
notably organic material.
do not let it touch you! It will disintegrate you!
Roughly accurate.
Oh, okay.
Okey-doke, then. I have to quickly look up a cat.
Sebastian Socks. Sebastian Socks. Sebastian Socks is the cat. He's the greatest catty cat. He's a familiar, but don't get friendly, 'cause he'll scratch your eyes out. I feel like Ashley should be singing about Sebastian Socks right now.
Sorry, I'm taking notes. She's just like hyping him up. She's like, Sebastian sucks.
Okay, top of the initiative is good old Farcar.
Yeah.
Don't punch the goo.
Do not touch the goo.
So, okay, so the goop is behind us, correct?
Yep.
Or in front of us?
No, behind
Goo
us.
is behind you.
Shit. Well, self purposes. I'm going to, first of all, summon my extra arms.
They
It is
form
indeed time
and-
to lay us to smack us down.
It's time to lay it the smack us down.
And then I am going to take my trusty workout barrel and I'm going to beat this thing with it.
Okay.
Goo?
Yes, because I can't punch it and I have a weapon.
I will
Sort of.
I will say, based off her knowledge, just the fact that if you get within a certain proximity of it and attack it, it will spray out at you.
Shit, never mind.
The one time the monk can't hit anything.
What's the reach of your astral arms?
10 feet.
That might do it.
Time to give a whole new meaning to throw hands.
Wait, try to rip out chunks of its goop and throw it in different directions.
You know what? That actually does sound like a Bible plan.
Right? Your astral arms just grip in there and just rip it to shreds.
That's not what I would.
No?
I'm
Do you
not
think
gonna
it's going to
throw
make a
it.
bunch of little monsters?
I'm afraid to touch that thing. I'm gonna be real with you.
No, don't touch it. The astral arms, though, it should be fine.
No, like I'm afraid to mess with it. Period.
And that's on cap.
Okay, so what are you doing there, Farfar?
Yes, sir.
You know, I am going to start tearing away at it with the astral arms.
Punch.
And come on, red dice.
Red
Yeah.
dice.
That is a 21.
Woot woot.
Definitely hits a black pudding. They do not have very good AC. You see a spray of acid coat the wall beside it, but it just goes out through your astral arms, but barely missing you.
7 points of damage.
Alright.
And let's follow that up with a flurry of blows. Never mind,
Okay.
that's 5. I'm not getting that far.
You did what now?
I'm not getting. I was going to do a flurry of blows, and then I realized that it's only at 5 feet. So, no thank you.
You can only do Fury Blows within 5 feet.
Yep.
You can't use astral arms for it.
Possibly could. Just looking at the sheet, it says 5 feet. But it might not have
I
counted
don't think
for
that
astral
counts for
arms.
your astral arms. If you can use your astral arms for it, that's fine.
Alright, well then, flurry of blows.
2 more hits.
Time to muda the fuck out of the pudding.
You'll motorboat that pudding.
Okay, 19 and 18.
If I do
Okay.
nothing else for this group, I hope I make you laugh.
Alright, first one is for 5 damage and 7 damage.
So 12.
Yep.
Okay. The acid continues spraying against the wall. You see it just corroding into the stone. And with that, I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yep. I'm out of options.
Okay, then. Kate, you're up.
Surprise Pikachu face. Usually I'm never first. Alright. Mm, mm, So I hate being first. It kind of sucks.
What will Kate do?
That is what I wanted to do. I'm not gonna do anymore. That seems like a bad idea. All right, let's go. Let's go with good old. I forgot the word. You said they were standing in water, right?
There are grates where the water is going underneath.
Okay. And then the tentacle things, they're just floating in the air.
Yes, they are being suspended by these watery bubbles.
All right, then that works. We're gonna use Thunderclap real quick.
On what? That one?
Hey, Kate, you're
Unmuted. Oh, there
How
we
did I
go.
mute myself? Anyways, yeah, that one. We'll move forward.
Okay.
So I'm facing that way.
Okay. So here?
Yeah, like right there.
Okay. You move 5, 10, and then you clap your hands loud, and echoing boom goes down the halls. Okay, it has to make a con save, I believe.
Yes.
Your save DC?
14.
It fails.
Very nice.
All right. 1d6. Let's go. I rolled a 1.
1 point of thunder damage.
All right, let's go.
1 is better than 0.
True
Okay.
facts.
Is that all?
Let's see. I could. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's it for right now.
Okay. That brings it to this creature's turn. It is going to. Let's go.
Excuse me.
It is going to attempt to send its tentacles from where it is, striding towards you, Saya.
No. It's gonna succeed.
It misses, unfortunately.
Really? That never happens.
Tentacles wrap around, almost trying to constrict and engulf you, but you manage to just shrink out of the way barely.
I'm imagining that I
And
got
it's-
like really gross and I went, ah, ew.
You could feel like electricity and like your skin like burning as it was like going across trying to wrap around you. It is then going to be very angry.
Great.
Move right here. That's the end of its turn. Sorceress Supreme, you're up.
Okay. Great. Sorcerer Supreme is here, ready to fuck shit up.
Sure.
We are in dim to darkness, are we not?
Yeah. Well, you have a torch with you.
But like, if I were to go to this tentacle monster on the left, that'd be dim lighting.
Basically.
Because if it is, I can pull out my Shadow Blade with advantage.
Okay. So what you're gonna do?
most likely, I am gonna move closer to it. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shadow Blade.
All right. You gonna attack with your action then?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit.
Do I have a modifier for it? I don't think I do.
It would be based off either your dexterity or your strength.
I would hope my dexterity, because my strength is shit.
You're considered proficient with it. So it would be your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. So that's... I don't know. It's at least a 19. There's a lot of numbers involved, but I rolled a 17. I'm assuming I hit.
You hit.
Reach.
How much damage do you do?
My Shadow Blade does... What is it? 2d8 psychic damage. So... 1 and 2. Alright, Aisling, give me a shout. Duck dice! Oh.
I was muted. Nice.
Double 4s. That's 8 damage of psychic damage. I don't know that this thing has a brain, though, because jellyfish don't actually have brains, so the psychic damage might be nothing.
It takes it.
Okay, cool.
It takes it. Psychic damage, not necessarily to the brain, just it has nerve. It has sentience.
It would have been cooler if
Or at least
they were connected, and if I did damage to one, the other one got hurt. But whatever.
they are not bees.
God damn it! Now you got me wishing for bees in the darkness.
That brings us to the end of your turn.
Yeah, I can't take a half a step away from it, right? Because it'll.
That would get an opportunity attack. Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm good. With the cat in between me and the monster, am I technically flanking now?
The cat is too far.
God damn it!
Plus, it can't really.
Sebastian sucks.
Familiar. It can't really attack.
All right, then yes, then it's my turn.
Okie dokes then. Okay, that brings it to Jack's turn, who's going to move there. He's going to clap his hands together and then move forth with one palm and cast Cone of Cold. So the creature must make a Constitution save. That one, so it fails. It'll be taking the full effects. You watch as Jack moves out and just burst of frigid cold air surrounds his hands before he sends it forward, completely engulfing this creature, barely missing. Takes this 15-foot cone, and the creature turns into pieces of ice and shatters.
Okay.
He's gonna move 5, 10, 15. Just I believe it. I believe they hate the cold.
It's good to know. Thanks, Jack. I'm glad that you're on our side right now.
Yes. Anyways, that brings it to Aisling's turn.
Alrighty. As a bonus action, can I cast a cantrip and then cast a spell as my action, or is that not possible?
What cantrip are you using?
No, sorry, not a cantrip. It's telekinetic, my trait.
Yeah, it's not a spell, so yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so I'm going to try and move the giant green monster back, like push it back from us 5
Okay.
feet.
Make what kind of save?
The target must succeed on a strength saving throw. DC.
Alright.
Okay, hold on. 8 plus proficiency bonus plus modifier.
Got an 11, so I believe that fails.
Yes, it does, because it was 13.
Okay, so it takes some
Alrighty.
damage, I imagine?
Yes, it takes 2d10 damage.
Wow.
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry, I was thinking of another. It doesn't take any damage. It just moves backwards, or it like
Okay.
moves the direction that I want to pull it.
How far back?
5 feet.
Okay, it is pushed back 5 feet.
Okay, then as my action, I would like to cast Frostbite on it.
On the footing?
Yes.
Roll hit.
All right, please hit. 18 plus.
That is.
Yeah. And it makes a con save of 12.
For a ray of
Frostbite.
frost?
No, for
Oh,
frostbite.
frostbite. Oh, then you don't roll the hit then.
Okay.
A con save of 12. It gets an 11, so it fails.
Okay, so it's going to take 1d6 cold damage.
Okay.
Okay, that is 5 damage.
Okay, you pay attention and you send the ice forward. The ice encases it and just kind of burns away. The creature takes no damage.
Oh, that pisses me off. Okay.
Still takes it. It still takes the effects of disadvantage on its next attack, I believe, though.
Okay.
Anything else?
That was it. That was my action and bonus action.
Okay, that brings it to its turn. It's going to use 5, 10. Alright, so here's the part where I squish him. It's going to move into your guys' spaces, so you all feel this horrific burning sensation as it wraps around your legs.
Not me, don't have to pick out a dodge.
Save Sebastian's socks.
So you each take 5 points of acid damage as it moves into your spaces and starts corroding away at your shins and knees. It is then going to make an attack against you, Farquhar, seeing as the cold damage has technically done nothing to it. It does have disadvantage on its attack because it's a weapon attack, I believe. So,
I have a
Farquhar,
question.
your AC? Yes.
Can I cast my reaction?
What's your reaction?
Absorb elements.
You can do that.
Okay, so I'm going to cast that at 2nd level.
Okay.
And the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on me and storing it for my next melee attack. I have resistance to the triggering damage type at the start of my next turn.
Okay, you take 2 damage instead then.
Okay.
Okay, Farquhar, your AC?
16.
Frostbite was not in vain. The creature's attack misses. Yeah, but it still keeps in its place.
Yes, I still have a shirt for now.
For now. That brings it to Sebastian Socks, who can do nothing because he's a familiar. And the other creature, who sees the opponent in front of it. And notices a much more dangerous threat that is Jack, so it is going to try and make an attack against Jack first. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to try and attack Jack. Misses, apparently, as it the tentacles spray over. Jack manages to duck out of the way, very similar to a very similar to Seiya, in the sense that it barely missed. The tentacles reel back. It looks at it just begins making these noises. That brings it to the end of his turn. That brings it to top of the initiative, Farkar. I believe you're going to take some acid damage.
Ow, it burns. It burns so much.
Oh no! Ow! My poor shoes.
Oh shit, I forgot I'm wearing shoes. Shit,
Not
no.
anymore.
You take 7 points of acid damage.
Having flashbacks to when we met Tripwire and his shoes were just sinking into the mud.
Rip shoes.
Okay, so possible idea. Comes with a question. Theoretically, what were to happen if I were to, say, scoop this black pudding up into the barrel?
It would probably burn through it.
But how fast?
It's burning through you pretty quickly, so probably pretty quickly. You're not certain. Plus, it's also a large creature, so that might take some time.
Are we able to move out of the goo, or is that like a? Is
You
it
can
like?
move out
Is
of the
it?
goo if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Okay, so
burning.
so the idea I had was to scoop as much as I can up into the barrel, run over to a grate, Adam West Batman style, barrel above my head, and dump this thing down the grate.
Great barrel of
You can
goop
certainly
monster.
attempt to. You have a feeling that might not work, though.
Shit.
Holy barrel of goop monster, Batman.
Would you like to perhaps move away from the acidic, horrendous creature that is burning your knees?
Yes, I would very much like to move away.
Would you like to move this way or that way?
I will take the path where I can get out of this goop the quickest.
Okay, you go this way then. Do you
Yep.
disengage? Because otherwise it gets an opportunity attack. Unless you go right outside it.
You know what, yeah, I will disengage.
Okay, you disengage. You can be further than 20 feet if you'd like, but yeah, I can say that you're there at that point. Anything else? Because I don't think there's anything else you can do.
I could do a unarmed attack as a bonus.
You have to make an attack with your action. You disengage.
Ah, okay.
Unless you're too far, anyways. Unless you only wanted to go 10 feet.
Yeah, I only wanted to go 10 feet.
Okay. Yes, unfortunately, you have to actually take an attack action with your monk powers to be able to do that as a bonus action. Tricky stuff, tricky stuff.
Already good to know. That's it then.
Okay, then. Siora. Wait, not Siora. Sorry, I'm getting confused with people I know. Seiya.
Can I use a cantrip as a bonus action?
Not unless it's normally is the one.
No. I mean, I just wanted to use Mold Earth to get Aisling out of the goop monster. It was going to raise a platform under
It's
her.
not really earth so much as hard concrete stone.
Well, never mind. I can't do it anyway. So, I'm going to long range attack.
You're gonna throw the
Nope.
knife?
I'm going to hold it in one hand because I still have it. And with my other hand, I'm going to use Chaos Bolt because it's not a concentration spell, so I won't lose the sword when I do that. And I'm going to Chaos Bolt the other jellyfish.
Okay, roll to hit.
Duck dice.
Duck dice.
There's a 16 hit.
That hits.
Woo! Alright. Duck dice. I'm doing this at a level 2, so I get 2d8 plus 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
2d8 plus 2d6. And I'm hoping one of these is a 2. So I get the cold damage.
Alright then.
I have 2 2s!
Okay.
So,
Cold damage?
yep, so it's gonna be cold damage. Yay. So 4.
And it bounces off and hits the
15.
creature?
Yeah, so that's 15
15?
damage
Okay.
to the tentacle monster, but it's
It
cold
doesn't
damage.
take cold damage.
No.
But the
This
tentacle
one doesn't
monster
take
does.
This one doesn't take cold damage. This one hates cold damage.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to hit it with the cold damage. That's all I got with the cold spell. Because Jack
It's-
one-shotted the other one with the cone of cold.
The creature reels back in the agony and horror that is the frost of your Chaos Bolt. Roll to hit to try and get the second guy.
We're
Oh,
gonna...
I forgot to Kate.
Oops.
Just finish up there. I'll put Kate back in.
I'm gonna say that this goop monster is not gonna like lightning damage, so he's gonna get that. And he's gonna get 18 of lightning damage.
The lightning damage. It separates it into 2 separate pieces.
Does that mean we're winning or no? Does that mean,
Does that mean I'm out of the
You
boat?
see, they are both individually sentient creatures.
So like, is this like when you play a video game and you get like a giant blob and you shoot it a bunch and it comes into smaller blobs until it eventually dies?
Yes.
Okay, so I did a good thing.
Oh, you did no damage, though.
No damage?
No, you just split into 2 separate pieces.
I'm getting SpongeBob flashbacks.
Okay.
He's a goofy goober.
Yeah.
We're all goofy goopers, yeah. I hate this guy. I'm gonna like panicked. I will have gotten this chaotic orb to hit the one with the cold damage. Used both hands to throw it at the goop monster, and it split in 2. And I turned to Jack and I go,
That might have been a bad idea.
I don't hear anybody coming up with better ones.
Not that.
Sebastian
sorry,
Sachs,
Kate,
are
you're
you okay?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yes. So what's Kate gonna do?
I have a question.
Yes.
Like, I always wonder this. Could we just run?
I mean, yeah.
Like that was always an option, right? Like we could have always just run any of
It
these.
was an option considering that, but they were like on one side here, one side there, and behind you. So in a way, they were boxing you in. So fighting was your first instinct.
It was like the first time, but no, we could just dip. Like we even try. Okay, no, that's okay. I got it.
I feel like if we just dipped, they'd follow us for some reason, and we wouldn't be able to get back up.
Yeah, because the goop monster is in the way of us getting.
It doesn't sound so bad. I mean,
Yeah, let's just run further until we find the actual goop monster and not just the black pudding and whatever else is down here.
Why everyone
That's
ain't no
what
ideas? I'm out here trying to just okay.
I mean, if you want to run, Kate, you got this. You go. You go as fast as your little tiefling feet will take you.
So okay, so we got so now they're split into two.
Yes.
So we're back to 3 enemies.
The other thing is still alive, bro.
No, you have 3 enemies now because you have 2 of 1.
Yeah, and then I thought the other jellyfish thing died.
Nope, just 1 jellyfish is dead.
Why are y'all making this hard?
He's the DM. It's not his job to make our lives easier. Uh-oh.
No. Well, actually, it probably would fit now. Because before it was like large. Now it'd be like me. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna fit. What is it?
In what?
How would you say it is right now? Would you say it's medium sized?
2 creatures that are medium sized, yes.
Okay. If I made like, what's it called?
A box.
A crucible. There we go. Not a box, a crucible.
You
Like
went
an
like
upside
this.
down,
What
like
was I
stone crucible.
This looks like a
Crucible?
box to me.
What are you trying
Like,
to do?
I want to make it like an upside down crucible and just stick it under it.
You want to put it under a bowl.
Yeah. Yo,
Okay,
why you
sure.
gotta make it sound so simple?
I think it's a good idea.
Actually, you know you're still in the way of the
Sure,
bowl,
what are you going
right?
to use as bowl material?
I was gonna use stone because if I use wood, it'd just break it.
Okay. Do you have a giant piece of stone shaped in a bowl?
Well, no, I was gonna use Do I have to have material? I didn't use material lesson.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I want to use like performance of creation to create a bowl.
Okay, I get that.
Ashling approves this plan.
Ashling will be stuck inside the bowl.
Now, if you just
Or
turn
no,
it
I'm not gonna put. Obviously, I'm not gonna put Ashley's in. I'm gonna use drop it on the other one.
Well,
okay,
time to
so
get new
you
Ashling.
create a giant bowl to drop on top of this creature.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
To the cone of shame. Desolder on you, desolder on your goop.
The goop is inside a giant bowl. You hear. The stone seems to be withholding.
Nice.
So
Let's go. Hey, Kate, you did good, bud.
big brain in it out here.
Yo, big
Who's
brain
smart?
time.
Best bard
Big
in
brain.
the world.
Games.
Okay then. Sure.
I'm gonna say that's it.
Okay, that brings it to Jackaboy's turn. Jackaboy is going to. He's just going to magic missile this thing. He's going to make it a 4th level magic missile. So you just see these, just a series of sharp knives just shoot out of his hands and then slam into the creature in front of him. This is kind of sad. These creatures aren't even going to be able to use any of their abilities.
We're fucking them up too quick.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's sad. I think I'm actually kind of happy with this outcome.
We live to fight another monster. Not even another day, because we don't know how many monsters there'll be.
Okay, Jackaboy does 23 damage as he sends a series of missiles into this creature. It is still going, but he's definitely injured it. And that is his turn. Okay. That brings it to Ashling. You'll be taking...
I'm still resistant to it.
Yes, you take 2, so 1 point of acid damage.
Okay. 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 I have a... Do you think acid damage will hurt the giant jellyfish people here? Yay or nay?
Yay?
Okay. Nay?
Acid
Not
against an acid
not the
one?
green. No, not
Oh.
against the green one. The brain one. Or
Maybe.
the jellyfish.
We'll find out.
Alright. Because I have absorbed the element, I now get like 4d6s to attack on my next melee attack. So I want to use
Sure about
that.
that?
It says, let's see here. I think so, but you can check me on this because I was kind of surprised.
You casted
too.
that second level, I would imagine 2d6 tops.
When it says, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the extra damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above first.
Right, and you casted
So
that
that's
second
2.
level, so that's 2d6.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Okay, so you're going to attack that creature over there?
Yeah, so I want to somehow get out of the goop, and if I have to take an opportunity attack, I'll take it. And run up to this guy and just slash him with my scimitar.
Okay, you will take an opportunity attack from Tiny Goop.
Okay.
From slightly smaller goop.
What's your AC? You got 17.
Yeah, that hits. Ouch.
Okay, you take 9 bludgeoning damage. And
Jesus. Ashling, are you still alive?
Yeah.
19 acid damage halved, so that will be 9 acid damage.
Okay, that was a really bad call, but you know
Are
what?
you-
Thank goodness for
Are you
absorb-
wearing armor?
Yes, I have leather armor.
Your leather armor is destroyed. It is melted away as it takes a -1 penalty to the AC.
I'm gonna look at Ashling like starting to cry over her destroyed armor, and I'm gonna go, "It's okay. Remember, if we live, I'll take you shopping." New
That's what I'm
armor!
concerned about. Just bone protruding from her shoulder as like the acid is burned through. Yeah, that's what.
Okay, guys, I got 6 hit points. Let's make them count.
You
Alright.
can attack this creature then.
Yeah.
Okay, roll the hit.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hold on. That is okay, 16 plus, what's my scimitar's damage, or thingy? Plus 4, so non-natural 20.
Hits.
So it does, just the regular weapon does 1d6, so then I had
So
2 more
6
d6s.
plus your dexterity.
Okay, 3d6s. Okay, oh, that's 10, and then 13 plus 2, 14, 15 damage
15 damage.
of acid, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess, like, one is,
Sounds
like, yeah.
Okay, it is looking pretty damn hurt. You definitely did a good
Didn't
work
kill
against it. It did not kill it, unfortunately. And that brings it to...
Do I have a bonus action?
you do, if you'd like to use it.
Yes, I want to use Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
I'm just going to cast it at first level.
Alright.
So I get 1d4. Watch it get a 1. It got a 4. Okay.
Yay! Max
I get
level
4 points.
healing!
Yay, I'm at 10
That
hit
brings
points
it
now.
to the pudding's turn. One of them is going to try and escape the bowl. Does succeed. It pushes the bowl off of it,
No.
but that took its action. It will, however, move into Farkar space. So, Farkar, you take 5 points of acid damage.
Welcome back to fighting.
And the other one it'll chase after a Kate. Basically a close list. Yeah, just because I feel like a meanie, it will
No, it's about
plop
the
his
socks.
Sebastian socks and then proceed to go after.
Sebastian!
So Sebastian socks is instantly turns into little sparkles. Familiars are not like normal animals. They can be summoned back, but they still can be killed several times over.
I'm gonna see Sebastian die, and I'm gonna go, Sebastian! You're gonna pay for that, you asshole!
Hey, Kate, you take 7 acid damage, and it's going to make 1 attack against you.
Ashley is like so pissed that Sebastian Socks is now gone. She's like, the wind that normally blows her hair is like.
Does a 15 hit you? Okay.
15? Yes.
Okay. You will be taking some more damage. You take 9 bludgeoning and
7, 16.
$16 acid damage.
Oh. That's 32 on -1. It's crazy.
You are unconscious and now in this creature's space, burning alive.
Dope.
You might have been right about running, guys. That's the
I
end
have a plan.
of that turn. That brings it to this creature, who's going to make 1 attack against you, 1 attack against Jack. So the AC of you is currently your 10 12 because you have a +2 dex. You got a natural 20. How much hit points do you currently have?
Not enough.
Guys, I'm the only one that can heal the Kate too. I was gonna tell him that telekinetically shove him off and then heal him.
That would have been smart.
Oh, no.
Let's see here. So that's 19 lightning damage as it shocks you, and you also take. I don't think this will kill you, but I think you'll take another 7 poison. You're still alive, but you're definitely unconscious.
Oh yeah. Okay, so 17 lightning.
You're unconscious.
Okay, yeah. I'll just
saying.
okay.
I'll just
I'll just
lie.
be at 0. Yeah, I'll just lie here.
And it'll also make 1 attack against Jack. Does hit Jack. It manages to pierce through his robes, and he'll be taking. $19 points of damage. Actually,
this is all turned around so fast.
Actually, let's see. Can he do that? 20. Wouldn't save him anyways. He's being electrocuted and almost just poisoned. You just see his skin and veins turning like these green and purple shades as he is fighting this thing off. That brings it to top of the initiative. Our monk, who will be taking 2 acid damage.
I just want to say, as awful as it is that everyone else is dying, for once, I'm not the one that's dead. Which means this is all going to go really south for me really, really quickly, but...
Okay, so what is Farhar doing?
Oh, God.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do that will have the maximal effectiveness, but the littlest movement possible.
Depends. You're not sure if this is a fight you can win.
Oh, it's probably not. Okay. So, is this half slime that is currently trying to consume me big enough
Yes.
now to fit in the barrel?
Yes.
So I am going to take my barrel.
You've just been carrying with you this whole time.
Yep.
Make a athletics check.
It's always the stupid stuff that comes in most handy. That is a 17.
It beats you. It
Wow.
manages to resist this barrel over top of it and kind of pushes you back.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to drop this barrel, and I am going to full sprint over to Kate and pull him out.
Okay, you will take an attack of opportunity.
I do not care. I need to save my friends. This is not turning out well.
I am imagining Hikate's like robe of magical pockets, whatever it is that it's called. I'm imagining like if it starts to burn through, like the dogs and things jumping out of it. Because
Oh,
they're
don't say
slowly
that.
burning out of the pocket.
Wait. Oh, wait. What was it? You just reminded me. What was on the? What was left on the cloak?
Everything. We haven't really pulled anything out yet.
What's your AC there, Farkar?
16.
It misses you.
Wow.
Tries to latch at you and just kind of manages to lean your back into it. Yeah, I'd say you could pull Kate out just by grabbing him and such. Probably get him. You can't really bring him anywhere though.
If you can get him over to me, I have a potion of greater healing that I can give to either him or Aisling. If we give it to Aisling, she'll wake up and she can heal Hikate.
Oh, I can't use him.
Yeah. I would say that would probably be a good call to go and get Aisling healed up, so she can heal Hikate up, and then we can run.
Okay, so Hikate, make me a death save.
I roll a d20.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, dear Lord. Can I use a hero point to help him?
19. Let's go.
19.
One success. Okay, so you're currently good. That brings it to Sorcerer Supreme. What are you going to do? You do realize you can just run over there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I know. But I like being a little removed from everything because I am voted most likely to die consistently every session. So,
Oh my god.
From what I know about the black pudding, because I was the one that learned all this stuff, do I know if they'll take fire damage?
You have a feeling it might have some sort of resistance to it.
What do I feel like they may not be resistant to?
You're not certain.
Answer unclear. Thanks, Magic 8 Ball.
You wanted it somewhere.
Ugh, not here and now. Okay.
Try thunder.
I don't have thunder. I mean, I can try my Chaos Bolt. Let's see. My Chaos Bolt has.
You can try and
chance.
heal someone with a potion.
I could try to heal someone with a potion.
You could go right there and heal Hikate and not even be close to the thing, and then just run back.
No, I need to heal Aisling because she can heal him.
Okay, well,
To be fair though, if you get me up right next to the monster, I'm gonna have like 1 hit point, and I'll go back down really easily, and I won't be able to heal
That's
Kate.
fair. All right, let me check my stuff real quick. What else do I have?
Just run and heal Kate. That's my suggestion.
I'm looking at the time on my end, guys, and unfortunately, I may have to pop off at this point, so we may have to put a stop to it right now.
Okay.
So at the moment, we're going to take a pause, and we will continue this fight next episode.
Alrighty.
Next time,
Alright.
Dragon Balls.
All right, thanks everyone for watching Rage Crits. It's been it's been real, as you can tell with all of us dying. So don't forget to join our Discord to kind of get a recap of the session, or our YouTube channel if you want to check us out. And thanks again for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.